skill.
Even in sweltering heat, hockey doesn't take a break.
I'm just practicing to get better for the season, you know. Always want to be one step ahead with the opponent.
Practice makes perfect, right? Well, not always. When it comes to children in sports, mounting evidence shows playing one sport year-round can do more harm than good, psychologically and physically.
First of all, we're noticing that the number of pediatric sports injuries has just exploded over the last several decades as we've seen organized sports and competitive sport participation in the young accelerate.
It's called sports specialization, and it's happening in every major game. Kids as young as 6 playing a single sport for more than 8 months a year. Some think it's how you build a star player, but Dr. Sasha Carson says the trend is associated with increasing rates of burnout, sports withdrawal, and overuse injuries that can be life-altering.
Roughly between approximately the age of 8 and 16, there is a lot of growth that goes on, and during that time period, the areas of skeletal growth are under a lot of pressure and are quite sensitive. And so disrupting them or putting them through too much strain can actually change skeletal development itself.
6 years old and be that light.
Hockey was Connor Coase's life. Regular season games, practices, tournaments. Scouts later pushed him into spring hockey and training camps.
I started playing competitive, so it would be 4, 5, sometimes 6 times a week.
Without warning, Connor's hip popped during a game. He was carried off the ice and rushed to hospital by his mother.
You know, it's pretty terrifying. Sorry, it's hard because, you know, it's not why you take him to hockey.
At 15, Connor needed surgery on both of his hips due to repetitive strain injuries. He'll never play hockey competitively again.
Made me a better striker.
A better pitcher.
While the impacts of specialization may come as a surprise to some parents, sports organizations are well aware of the research, even sponsoring public service announcements.
So change it up.
Playing
More sports?
Will only make you better.
better.
But while they're urging kids to play more than one sport and diversify their skills and muscle use, youth leagues are encouraging families to invest in summer camps and extra training.
It's definitely a conflict of interest for me, but you know, the majority of kids that we get want to be here in the summer and participate in a full-day camp.
Connor enjoyed the added ice time, but his mother wonders if it was worth it.
Would I have done things differently? Probably, knowing what consequence Connor's facing now. He is only 16 and he doesn't, we really don't know what the long-term effects is of all his injuries, you know, later on when he's 50 or 60.
Experts say specialization makes more sense for self-driven athletes in their late teens. But at this age, the goal is simple. Have fun. Christine Birak, CBC News, Toronto.